What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So haul videos are always exciting, right? I've got some good stuff. 3 Issey Miyake fragrances I've been wanting to check out. Aqua Sextious, been wanting to get that. And an Antonio Banderas fragrance that's supposedly like Sauvage. So we've got a few that I'm really excited to smell for the first time. And then on top of that, we've got information on the annual Canada Day sale from FragranceBuy. So let's jump into all that information, then we'll bust open some fragrances. Stay tuned. So before we dive into the fragrance haul, which I did purchase these fragrances from FragranceBuy, this video is brought to you courtesy of the good folks at FragranceBuy. And for Canada's 156th birthday, FragranceBuy is having their annual sale with massive discounts. Aside from the heavily discounted Canada Day door crashers, which you can check out in the link in the description down below, they have a buy one get one 25% off code for the entire website. Code CAD156, which is also down in the description for you. And they also have tiered stackable free shipping codes that you can use on top of the buy one get one 25% off code, depending on your loyalty account tier with them. I've put them on the screen for you now. I'll pin those up top. And then usually they give out one free sample with their FragBuy Care Green Insurance. However, Canada Day, the first 1,560 orders that add FragBuy Care to their order will receive 2 freebies instead of 1. This could be samples, full fragrance bottles, and much more. All the details and links are in the description, so go check it out and don't miss out before it's over. This will be running from the moment this video goes live till 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, July 2nd. Now let's get into the video. So, we are going to start with Issey Miyake Pour Homme Vetiver. So, a bunch of you that are regulars in my live chat have told me I need to check this out. So I'm going to pop the cellophane on all of these, and then we're going to start with this one. So I'll have links to all of these down below, so you can get them buy one, get one 25% off. And then on top of that, if you have like this, depending on your sprays, which is their bonus points basically when you make purchases, if you've got like stackable gift cards and discount codes and all this stuff will stack. It's a great sale. I'm buying some fragrances too. So interesting woody looking cap. Actually feels like wood too, instead of just faux wood. Maybe that's just the grain, but no, it's actually wood. You can see where it's carved out in here and everything. It's actually wood. I'm impressed. So let's give it a spray. I don't know the notes. I bought all of these blindly. I did Aqua Sextious. I've looked at that note breakdown before, but the rest of these I just bought. I was told I would like this. Kind of a fresh, clean, soapy vetiver, from what I understand. So let's see. Ooh, got a juicy citrus to this one. Very mass appealing. Very, very fresh and watery. I don't know if that's yuzu or not. Clear citrus, but it smells like a combination of like grapefruit and yuzu. Could be wrong, but it's super juicy and watery citrus at the top, like way more than I was expecting. Especially with a name like Vetiver and a wood cap. I'm expecting woody dominance here, which there is a clear woodiness, and I don't get anything earthy. So all of you that said I would like this, because I typically like the fresher woody vetivers, 100% correct. Thank you for the recommendation, because yeah, this is a super clean, versatile, very woody and watery vetiver based fragrance. Straight up smells like woody notes, watery notes, and some form of yuzu grapefruit combination. That's pretty much what it smells like to me. There's a little bit of a floral feel, almost like a sweet geranium. Could be wrong, but it kind of smells like there's a little bit of that going on here. I could be way off. There's a little touch of earthiness coming in, but this is a great everyday fragrance that I can't imagine anybody not liking. I mean, not everybody likes every fragrance, but so let's pull these notes up. I'll put them on screen for you guys. Let me pull them up on Parfumo.
A few minutes later.
So here we go, 2023 release, L'Odyssey Pour Homme Vetiver. See what we're working with. Pretty good ratings. Fresh, woody, green, spicy citrus. Cologne. That makes sense. That gives it that 90s watery feel. Clary sage, dream wood, don't know what the hell that is, ginger and Haitian vetiver. So there's a citrus accord according to this. I smell citrus, but they don't list citrus. Strange, because it smells very, very citrusy at the top. This is so good. This is so good. I didn't realize it was a 2023 release. Yay for me, another great new release for the year. I literally, at the recording of this, did a live stream about is this the best release year for designers in a while, and I've got a lot of really good designer releases in 2023. Add this to that list. This is a high heat woody vetiver fragrance. Seeing cologne, it does have a little bit of 90s style to it, but if anything, I think that's what's making it very watery and fresh. This is fantastic. We'll give it a first impressions rating at the end. Let's move on. So with that said, I've been wanting to get this for a very long time. L'Eau D'ici pour Homme Eau de Toilette Fresh. The Eau Fresh. I got a 50 ml. It's going to be plenty. From what I understand, it basically smells like the original, but fresher, and I'm here for it. Here you go. I'm curious. I've been wanting to grab this one for several years at this point, and I always, for another reason, just some reason or another, always end up passing on it. I put it in my cart in FragranceNet, FragranceBuy, different places many times, eBay, just over the years. I still get that herbaceous green feel from the original. It smells very similar to the original. Not as spicy. Still herbal, but not near as spicy. A little earthy. There's a natural zest to the citrus. This is zesty, but still herbal. This doesn't have the green spice of the original. Not as much anyways. This is a little bit more earthy. I wasn't expecting that, especially not with it being the fresh flanker. This is not what I was expecting it to smell like. Now, the way I described it of what I've heard it smells like doesn't completely, it's not far off. I don't know, I guess that just in my mind I was expecting something a little different from what I'm getting, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It is more earthy than I would have like it to be, for sure. Not bad, but it's not great. I think we started off hot with the Vetiver flanker. That's better than this. There's something strange about it, something synthetic. Something green and earthy and a little dirty about this fragrance. Let's pull up the notes.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Here we go. Eau de Toilette Fresh. Very high rating. Citrus, fresh, aquatic, spicy, woody. Grapefruit, cardamom, sage, lavender, vetiver, patchouli. Maybe it's that I'm getting a very dirty patchouli from this one, but it's got a very herbal, earthy feel on my skin. It's not as spicy as the original. That's way more green and spicy. I wouldn't have guessed grapefruit. Citrus. Definitely a juicy citrus, but I was thinking it might have still been yuzu, but no, it's not. It's grapefruit according to this. Cardamom. That could be helping with some of this herbal feel that I'm getting. It's clearly where the spice is coming from, but I'm not floored by this one. I was not wowed by the first one, the Vetiver flanker, but I like it more. It's okay. It's okay. I like the original more. We'll rate it then. Moving on. Might as well keep the Issey train going. Fusion d'Issey. This is a tester. You can see, tester 100 ml. So I know there's coconut in here. That was why I bought it, actually. I was like, ooh, a tropical Issey Miyake? Color me intrigued. I want to try that. Whoop. Love the color scheme. This blue with the orange. Slightly different shape, but very similar still. Cap is cheap-ass plastic, but that's okay. It's not all that important. Let's go right here on top of the forearm. 2 good sprays. Now this is supposed to be tropical, fresh, very summery type of scent profile. And I'm here for it. That's what intrigued me. That's what made me want it. Let's get some of this perfumer's alcohol off. That's a little bit of a sunscreen coconut. Watery. Get rid of some more of that alcohol. It has a vibrance. Like feet in the sand, sun-kissed skin, sunscreen. This is a sunscreen scent for sure, but it doesn't come across nauseatingly synthetic. That's a huge bonus for me, because there's one coconut sunscreen fragrance that was nauseating to me that I had to get rid of, and that was, and a lot of you are going to be surprised that I haven't heard this before because you like the fragrance, 1981 Indigo from Guess. Made me nauseous every time I tried to spray it. Got rid of it. Not a fan. That turned me off coconut for a while. This is straight up sunscreen. Like I said, feet in the sand kind of thing. The coconut here is very sunscreen-esque, but I like it. I like it. This is an improvement for what we did with the Fresh Flanker a moment ago, which is okay. This is getting better. Oh, but this is beach day. This is beach day, and I'm moving to the beach in a few weeks of the recording of this, so yeah, good pickup for me. This is a beach day type of fragrance. This is having some drinks at the bar, on the deck, before heading out to the beach under your umbrella. That's the vibe I get from this one. I like it. It's straight up sunscreen. Let's look at the notes.
12 seconds later.
2020 release, Fusion d'Issey. Decent ratings, 6.6 out of 10, 209 ratings. Fresh, synthetic, fruity, sweet, aquatic. Coconut water, fig nectar, and lemon. Eucalyptus, cardamom, geranium, nutmeg, rosemary. So a lot of fresh, minty tones. Eucalyptus, cardamom, geranium here. Base notes of ambroxan, salicylate, salicylate, patchouli, and woods. Natalie Larson, great perfumer. It is inherently fresh. It is a little aquatic. Like, it's got that watery feel at the top like I was talking about. This is feet in the sand kind of beach vibe. I like this. I like this. And it's not heavy. It's breezy. It's light. Might not be the strongest fragrance. Might be a weaker performer or average performer, but I don't need it to be a beast. I like the experience. If you don't like sunscreen scents, you won't like this. Moving on. Now then, I believe it's pronounced Juliette Aqua Sextius. 50 ml. Could have got a capless tester for significantly less, but no thank you. I want the cap. Let's go ahead and cut the stickers on the side. Oh, that bottle. Half frosted. Look at that. This is my first experience with the house. That is gorgeous. Oh, I'm a fan already. I'm a fan. Look at this beautiful little 50 ml. Look, I get it. It's not about the bottle. It's about the scent, but I love this. How fantastic is that? Information on the bottom. Cap clicks into place. Some metal to the cap, some heft. The same logo that is on top of the cap is in the frosting, front and back. I'm a fan so far. I'm a fan. So I know this is an aquatic fig citrus type of fragrance. Like I said, I've looked at the notes, kind of know what I'm going into as far as the note breakdown, but I don't know about the aroma. Good atomizer too. Ooh. It's a little salted. Out in the air, obviously. Ooh, juicy and vibrant. Rich. Rich and juicy. Ooh. It's a warm but watery citrus smell at the top. Juicy. So juicy. Such a good word. There's a light spice. This, I don't have anything that smells like this. I've looked at Stairway to Heaven from them too. I think I want to get that one next. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This smells like it's going to have a pretty good sillage because it's a thick aroma. Surprisingly thick. I wasn't expecting that. This is more of a fruity, juicy fig than, it's not a soapy fig smell. It's not all that aquatic. That's probably adding to the juiciness. Let's pull these notes up.
More moments later.
2014, Aqua Sextius. Great ratings. Fresh, aquatic, citrus, green, and spicy. So green notes, lemon, grapefruit, orange, bergamot. Marine notes, fig, mint, eucalyptus, mimosa, white blossoms. Musk, ambergris, cedarwood, gaiac wood, labdanum, oak moss. A lot going on here. Cecile Zarokian, another great perfumer. Green marine. That's a good way to put it. So it's aquatic, but it's more juicy and rich citrus here. And it's not, there's not a ton of mintiness here. For seeing eucalyptus and mint, you would think it's going to be just super fresh and minty. And it's fresh, but I don't get minty. Not yet, anyways. Maybe as it dries down, I'll get more mintiness. But there's an inherent green feel with a juicy citrus. And it's just, I think the combination of all these citruses with this fig and that mimosa note is making this rich, juicy, slightly sweet fruitiness that is a little unique. It doesn't smell like other things that I have. I've never smelled this scent profile before. I don't have any other fragrance that smells like this is the best fragrance in the haul. So I only got one left, and I doubt the Antonio Banderas fragrance is going to be better than this. So I'm just going to say now, this is probably going to be the highest this is going to be the highest rated fragrance in this haul. Let's let that dry down. One more fragrance to go. All right, Antonio Banderas, the Icon. I should have done this one before Aqua Saxtius, because this stands to be a disappointment after following that. It could still smell good, but I should have saved the niche fragrance for last. I should have. But I like Sauvage. This supposedly smells like Sauvage. So there is still some excitement here for me. Love the bottle. Love the bottle. Impressive looking. Good weight to it. Love the design. Gradients in the side. Okay. Okay, maybe not any like eau de parfum. Okay, so I'm vibing with the bottle. I'm vibing with the bottle here. Not that it's the most important thing. Cap clicks into place. Not a heavy cap, but has a good click. Success is an attitude. Big facts. So let's see. Let's see what kind of atomizer we're working with. Pressure sensitive. Not completely Sauvage. Okay. Good atomizer, though. Like the atomizer. It smelled a little more fruity. I love that click. It's a good click. I get the Sauvage tie-in, but this is fruity. Fruity at the top, anyways. I get a muskiness. A little bit of shower gel, not much. There's a spicy, fruity smell going on here. I love this bottle. Again, irrelevant. Not the most important thing. It's bright, it's airy, it's fresh. It's fruity sweet while still being fresh. And there's a just undertone of spice here. Get a woody nuance. It doesn't smell overly ambroxan. I don't even know if ambroxan's in here. I'm assuming that because, like I said, I've seen things associating it to Sauvage. And yeah, I get that, but I think there's just as many differences as there are similarities to Sauvage. It's easy going. I wouldn't even call this a clone of Sauvage, honestly. It's too fruity for that. Let's look at the notes. I'm very curious on what the fruitiness is.
10 seconds later.
Okay, the Icon for men. So they show a blue bottle here, and that... I'm sorry. My bottle's not blue. Not even a little bit. That is a gray gradients on my bottle. Irrelevant, though. 2021 release. Decent ratings. Synthetic citrus, spicy, woody, fresh. So bergamot, black pepper, citrus fruits, and grapefruit. It's much more fruity than it is just citrus fresh. Like, seeing this note breakdown, I'm kind of surprised. I now know what my spice is. It's black pepper. Green notes, lavender, sage, violet leaf. So there's my aquatic, watery feel. That's the violet leaf. Amber, oak moss, patchouli, sandalwood, tonka bean, tree moss. So, surprisingly, a lot of notes here. The notes would lead you to believe more of Sauvage, but I get a little bit more of a fruitiness. That's toned down. It is more watery at this point. This is just easy going. This is not going to blow anyone away. This is a good bargain bin type of pickup. I paid under $20 for this, if I remember correctly. This is going to be a nice bargain bin pickup that's easy going, easy to wear, great anytime, work fragrance, daytime casual. I doubt it's going to perform really well. Could be anosmia, but it doesn't come across really strong. I have smelled a bunch of fragrances with synthetics quickly. 5 of them in a hurry in a short amount of time. But I like this. It doesn't blow me away. I don't put it on the same caliber level as Sauvage. I wouldn't just call it bargain Sauvage. I would say it falls into the same category. But I don't think it smells exactly like Sauvage. That could have been the inspiration for this. Absolutely, I can agree with that. I can kind of see the inspiration here. But I don't think it's one-to-one. It is nice, though. I like it. Let's give them all some ratings. So let's revisit L'Odyssey Vetiver. This is really good. Of the designers, this is the best one. This is the best designer. This is a great fragrance at 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. I do. This is easygoing, easy to wear, super versatile, great daily wear. Great daily wear. Especially for work. If you work in an office environment, this will be a stud in your wardrobe. Still maintaining that wateriness, very woodsy at this point, still fresh. 8 out of 10. L'Odyssey Pour Homme EDT Fresh. The one that underwhelmed me the most upon the... Oh, there's a little bit of an earthy funk. There's a funk I can't get away from. It's not bad, but it's not all that great either. I got to do a full wearing. This has got a chance to be a grower. It's going to have to grow on me because I'm not blown away. I'm not wowed by it. I'm not impressed. It's okay. I don't think it's all that great. I don't think it's all that bad. I think it's good. It's not better than good. It's good. We're going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Middle of the road fragrance. Literally, 5.5 out of 10, middle of the road. I don't dislike it. I don't really like it either. I have to spend... This one needs more time and full wearing experiences for me to really come to a full evaluation, because first impressions, there's nothing special going on here that entices me. 5.5. The Beach Vibe fragrance, Fusion d'Issey. That is straight up sunscreen. Like I said, it hasn't changed much. It's a little watery and fresh. There's a brightness to it. Sunscreen. This coconut water is straight up sunscreen. Light, fresh, ankles in, feet in the sand, walking towards the water. Very good. I like this at a 7.5 out of 10. This is very good. I'm digging this one. This is going to be one of the first fragrances I think of for the beach. This makes me think just 100% beach. Okay, so I told you guys this was probably going to have the best rating, the highest rating. It is the most unique. It is the most interesting. And it is the most enjoyable. And the bottle's the best. But the bottle's not going to factor into this first impressions rating. The fig is taking over. There's a little bit of spice. It's like fig and mimosa at this point. I really like it. I really like it a lot, actually. I think it's a 9 out of 10. This is outstanding. I really, really like this a lot. This is really good. This is slightly unique. This is a great introduction into the house for me, and it's going to, like, since I like this so much, I am absolutely getting Stairway to Heaven next, because that note breakdown looked interesting to me, just like this one did. So we're going with that one next. This is a 9 out of 10. Outstanding. Last but not least, Antonio Banderas, the icon, supposedly bargain bin sauvage. And I get that. I get the tie-in more and more as it dries. It does have more of that ambroxan smell. I think it's easygoing. It's laid back. It's not going to wow anyone. It's better than good. It's nothing special here. It's a 6.5 out of 10. It's better than good. It's highly wearable, easygoing. Like I said, great bargain bin type of fragrance. A solid release from them. I wouldn't put it above some of the, like, Blue Seduction, King of Seduction Absolute, Radiant Seduction, and Black. I would take all three of those over this. But I'm not going to shake a stick at this either. I do like it. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to spend some time with it. I'm probably going to do a full review. It interests me. It just doesn't wow me. You know what I mean? 6.5 out of 10. Well, that was the fragrance haul. Some fragrances I picked up from FragranceBuy. Definitely check out the Canada Day sale. I'll be buying some more fragrances. I'm getting some Terre d'Hermes flankers. I'm getting a Clementine, California from Atelier Cologne, and so on. There's other things I'm buying too. I'm going to take advantage of the sale as well. There's definitely links down below with the codes. All the information that you're going to need, if you didn't catch it in the beginning of the video, is down in the video description. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. Of these 5 that I tried today, do you have any experience with them? Were you one of the ones that told me I needed to check this out? You were absolutely right. This was my second favorite fragrance in the video. It's really good. And I'm going to do a full review on that one. I really like that one. And until next time, we'll say if you get your hands on any of these 5 and you give them a spray now, who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.